It's showtime.
BS&B Media, in association with STWF-TV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show. Best in the world. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trell, the OTC for Sports for You Wrestling in the house. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Dale? How we feeling on this Thursday afternoon?
Oh man, just I'm fighting a little something, trying to push through it. But we're gonna make it through the show. We're gonna make
Yeah.
it. So we got a good show. We're gonna talk about the week that was of wrestling, and of course, we're gonna talk about, and that is Zaria winning the North American Championship. Big surprise to me, and welcome to see. So before we get started with that, though, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Your voice is your power. Are you ready to unleash it? Join Juneteenth Strong for Your Voice Unleashed 2026, a summer experience for students in 6th to 12th grade. This is where your potential meets its platform. Explore STEM innovation, culinary arts, business, health science, or find your rhythm in music, drama, or visual arts. It's all happening July 6th through the 10th, 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at OD Wyatt High School, 2400 East Seminary Drive in Fort Worth. Admission is completely free with breakfast and lunch served daily. Don't miss your chance to unlock your future. We'll see you there.
Dallas, Fort Worth area, stand up. Make sure your kids are there and accounted for. Get them some STEM in their life. You can register on STWFsports.com. Join the Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, and we'll get you in there. So again, this is free. So, all right, let's get to it. Zaria wins that North American Championship. We've been wanting to see this, Zaria on a rampage, F5 and fools to hell. It's happening. Trell, what you think about it?
Listen, I wish Jake was here.
Yes.
Because he was a. Because it's funny because Jake messaged me hours before the show. Was like, I'm so happy right now because he saw a sneak peek of entrance, and then once the show was over, it was a totally different Jake. So, but no, he needed this win. It was about time. I've been calling for Zaria to go solo for at least a year and a half.
Right.
And for her, right out the gate, soon as she got rid of Sol Ruka and Stand and Delivers, right out the gate, she's already North American champion. So shout out to Zaruka, because the moment they split, both of them are holding gold on two different brands. So that's good. That's beautiful. So my girl did it. So shout out to Zaria. Hopefully she goes on a murderous rampage with that championship.
Yes.
And it's going to take someone like Callie Armstrong to beat her.
Right. That's what I believe. It'll take somebody on that caliber, that level there. So that's what's up, Lena. Yeah, the era of Zaria has officially arrived for sure.
And I don't know if you saw the end of that show, Dale. Tatum was going around giving fans the usual I'm moving up to bigger and better things hugs. So it looks like Tatum's getting the main roster call up.
Hold on. Right. Let's go, Tatum.
So if Jake's listening, that's your consolidation prize. She's coming up to the main roster.
Right. Right, exactly. Exactly. Moving up to better things. Love it. All right. Cool, cool. Um, let's get to some news and rumors. The one I just saw that you tweeted out, Trell. Janelle Grant,
Oh,
the and Janelle Grant, Vince McMahon, and the WWE have jointly asked the court to move the sex trafficking lawsuit into a private arbitration.
mm-hmm.
So WWE, of course, wants this done because we don't want it in public. We don't keep talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
So your thoughts here about this moving into private arbitration?
I'm actually surprised that usually the plaintiff is asking for a private trial because usually when you're suing someone, it's public. They want it to go public. They want everybody to know, what's going on, how these people are behind the closed door. But the fact that she's in on wanting it to be private, that's new to me. So that's interesting. So I'm anxious to see how far this trial will go since it's a private.
Yeah.
Will it be a paid deal here
Oh,
or
definitely.
not? Because this
But
is
you'll never find
it
out
does.
how much it was.
Yeah, yeah, it does say against WWE, but it's mostly against Vince. So we'll
Right.
see how much of WWE gets dragged into this as far as company wise. I mean, any more McMahons will be implicated in this. Who knew? Who didn't know? So it's the fact that it's going to be made private because because I wanted to make public. So if Brock Lesnar's name is nowhere near this case, that means people can finally shut up about him.
Right. Yeah.
So
I get that.
So, but it is what it is. So,
Yep. All right, let's move forward to some other news and rumors. CM Punk is expected to return to WWE TV pretty soon here. I guess he just took a few weeks off, and the creative about to get back in the role of making him something to do.
yeah. I mean, they left us off with a cliffhanger with him and Cody. So more than likely, I'm assuming he's probably gonna move over to SmackDown.
Mhm.
And I'm glad we got that news because there was so many bogus news going around saying that CM Punk was at odds with management after WrestleMania and supposedly took his ball and went home type of deal. So it's like so many news. It's good to see that Punk is on his way back. So he's gonna be a summer
Yeah.
of Punk, no matter sooner than later.
Oh yeah. So, all right, and reports of WWE showing interest in signing an additional wrestler to join the Bloodline. Now, who could this additional wrestler be?
The main one.
Zilla?
Yeah.
We getting part two? The part twos?
It's the main one. It's little Umaga, man. Like he's been at the PC, and usually when you walk into the PC, you usually walking out of there
Right.
with some type of contract. So, but since he got fourth rope business, and he's currently the HOG Crown Jewel champs, I'm pretty sure they got a handshake deal with the actual contract on ice, waiting for him to fulfill his obligations, and then once they're done, they probably start bringing them in. But yeah, that's a huge step of finally getting what we've been wanting for the past year, and that this man gets signed by WWE because he's been on record publicly saying that he would not sign with any other company but WWE.
Right.
And now they're just now publicly saying they're interested in him. Oh, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, he's got his eyes on the prize for sure. All right, Jeff Jarrett commented that Tony Khan will appear on the TNA episode of Dark Side of the Ring. Why would Tony Khan appear on that episode?
Oh, we all remember what happened in the relationship between TNA and AEW.
Oh, that story.
I mean, I'm just assuming that would be the only reason why he'd be part of it, because he hasn't. Tony Khan has not been around wrestling that long, at least since what
Right.
2019, something like that. So
Yeah.
it has to
Yeah.
be it has to be the AEW TNA merge that happened during the pandemic that
Right.
left basically TNA high and dry and no exposure, no nothing to help them.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see if it is that. I'm anxious to see the behind the stories of that because that should have been AEW TNA collaboration should have been what it was, and it should really put the hurt in WWE as far as putting WWE on notice. The WWE wasn't in a good space at that time, so that partnership definitely would have made some noise, but it fell in WWE's hands years later. So here we are.
Yeah. Okay. And AEW has held internal discussions for months about bringing back Keith Lee, but those talks haven't produced an on-screen return. So my question is, what's the deal if they talked about it? Like, what's wrong?
I don't know. That's all like this man has not been seen for like what 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Let that man out of his contract so he can go do other things because that man is just wasting away. You can only
Right.
keep yourself in shape for so long, but that
Yeah.
wrestling, you gotta get that rust off, man. So
Yeah. Like you can only wrestle for a certain amount of time of your life, man, and he wasting away. You know.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. It's not health. I mean, I think last year he publicly said he's in good health.
Right.
He's in good shape. He's
Yeah.
good to go.
Hmm.
But it's like the same question you can ask for Britt Baker. She's healthy too. So
Right. Right. Just on the shelf
yeah,
for a reason.
top
All right.
stars by the way.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. All right, man. You got any other news or rumors before we move forward?
There's I don't believe this rumor, but I always say where there's smoke, there's always fire. There's a rumor that WWE could bring in Rikishi finally into this bloodline saga
Okay.
as the new wise man to Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. We've
it,
been
it,
calling for
it
that
would
for a
make
while.
it would make so much sense, and you don't even really need an explanation because he's blood. He's the father of the Usos and Solo, and
Yes.
he's one of the elders of the bloodline. So it'll make perfect sense, and to validate that no outsiders will be joining the bloodline anymore. This is basically family business. So this
Hmm.
isn't the same bloodline that ran for 4 years. This is totally different. So I'm
Okay.
hoping that's true, but I believe it when I see it. But it's with Zilla news, I would not be surprised.
Okay. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 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 That's exactly what we're talking about, Aaron. PC coming up as the wise man. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be cool. That would be cool. All right. All right. Cool. Let's get to SmackDown, man. Um. And let's talk about Big Mommy Cool progressing in
Uh,
the Queen of the Ring tournament. Do you
mm-hmm.
think she will win it all? And this segment also followed up with something else.
I do. So we did our own bracket busters last week on the show. So hey, Monty. So I definitely picked Raquel to win the entire tournament because she's been putting in the work for the past year and a half, going on 2 years now. Ever since Kevin put her on the told her, be more aggressive. You're a big woman, be that monster. And she's been doing the Lord's work for a long, long time. So this is her comeuppance to have her as queen. And I need her to win because since a certain champion is in the tournament, this has to be the finals.
Huh? Yeah. Put Umaga in the Hall of Fame, 2027.
Oh, yeah, he's long overdue. Yeah, exactly, Monty. She needs to pull a diesel. It's
Okay, Lena thinks Raquel wins it, and thinks Roxanne is going to help her win over
yeah.
Liz.
Keep your eye on Roxanne because that woman was messy. Um,
Yes,
me and Nessa and the crew, we trying to figure out is Roxanne a double? Is she gonna go on her own? What's gonna happen? And she's giving us little clues that she hasn't forgotten or forgiven how they treated Finn. So
right.
I think her ulterior motive is get that title off of Liv.
Yes, yes. Treachery in the Judgment Day clubhouse.
And now it's female's turn.
They moved Money in the Bank to a different date though.
Yeah,
Uh, October. Okay, there you go.
October 10th. Yep. Because it was in September, but I'm hearing
Right.
that I think that might be the month that WrestlePalooza makes its return. So
Okay. All right.
now, if Roxanne wins Money in the Bank, it'd be dope if they pulled the Shield moment and how Raquel and Liv fight for the championship, and you have Roxanne cash in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, talk about this. The Kiana James moment where she's officially, I guess, been fired now, and this tag team slash business relationship is now all broken up. Um, where do we go from here, Charles? What you think?
I was hoping this feud would happen while Julia was still the Women's United States champion because I
Mhm.
wanted Kiana to beat Julia for that championship and give her a title.
Yeah,
But this is what we getting it now after the fact. So um, it's her time. Kiana was just there, basically learning under. I don't want to say learning under Julia because she's been there longer than Julia as far as in WWE because she was in NXT before Julia got there.
right.
But she was a representative, and now it's her time to shine. So you just add one more female to the women's division. So their division's getting stacked by the months. So they need to start booking these women into some good solid matches. I mean, you got a 3 hour SmackDown and 2.5 hour Raw. Give these women more shine.
Yeah. Well, what's your thoughts about what Lena's saying here? Maybe move Julia to Raw for the IC Championship.
Yeah, I believe so. Give me Julia versus EO. Give me Julia versus Soruka. Julia versus Finn. We gotta revisit that one. Um, just start flipping people around. So I'm with it.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about Tonga defeating Royce Keys. Taking another pin, Royce Keys. Um, I guess what we're doing is gonna set him up with Solo to be in Solo's group here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's where it's going?
Yeah, yeah. This is one of those
Yeah.
Royce Keys want to make a decision type of deals. So is he going? Because they keep name dropping Jacob too. So eventually Jacob's bound to show up to talk to Royce. So it's gonna be one of those, because Solo's like, stop being stubborn. It's
Mhm.
gonna get worse for you. So somehow he's gonna wind up getting entangled in this bloodline saga. So yeah, I'm okay with them taking the pin because there's a purpose of why. It's not like they're just sticking them in matches and he just loses.
Yeah.
There's people got to realize there's a story here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
I'm not really mad at it. And
All right.
plus, Tyler needed help to win, so it's not like he just straight up
Yes.
destroyed him.
Yes. True. True. Solo gonna help Royce advance on SmackDown, and Royce will join NFTs. He will help them win the championship.
Man, listen, Lena will root for us to win the championship if Cody Rhodes is the other side.
Okay. All
She
right.
want that title off that man so bad.
Shocker in the King of the Ring tournament. Dom
Yeah.
Mysterio advances. He's gonna face Obafemi. That's gonna be a nice matchup because the chicken shit heel going up against the big bad guy. Like yeah,
His,
let's
his,
do it.
da- his daddy. He would go up against daddy.
Yeah.
He's gonna introduce him to his daddy. Uh, I was listen. I did not have. I don't want to say I didn't have Dom winning because in my bracket I did say there's scenarios in play that can get Dominic to the finals. Um, and plus they can also play on to the fact of having him and Liv win King and Queen. Tease the idea of those two winning it together as a couple, which I don't see happening. But yeah, Dom was a little bit of a shocker. Some people's crashing out about it. I'm not one of them. There's a story within that. So, and I think somehow the Beast is gonna somehow interject himself in this tournament and cost Oba because there's no way Dominic's winning King of the Ring. He is not going nowhere near Roman Reigns. Unless he wants to get tossed out the club again like he did in 2020. But
Yeah, I agree. Dom is gonna be the sacrificial lamb to Oba. Rest in peace,
either that or Brock shows up and attacks Dom to get Oba disqualified. So either way, Dominic might get put up for an offering.
I actually like this. Like he screws with Oba by making him lose a match. I like that. I definitely like that.
Mhm.
We'll see if that happens. All right. Um, Chad Gable's return to SmackDown after losing his mask on AAA as the
Mhm.
original El Grande. Shocking reveal.
I had no idea it was Chad
No
Gable.
idea.
I was like, wow.
So, but he's getting a big pop. So I wonder how far this baby run is gonna take him here.
Do you trust it, Dale?
I the baby run, yeah, I trust it.
Yeah, the whole apology tour being
Yeah,
sincere.
yeah, I
You
trust it.
don't think it's? I don't know, man. Like I want to believe him. I think this is going to lead to him becoming Intercontinental Champion finally. So he's going to wind up beating Penta because the man needs some gold around his waist, and he would definitely help the Mexican champion. So he's going to elevate himself and everyone else. But I don't know. Maybe because he's been such a heel for a long time, it's like when someone just show up out of nowhere and start apologizing, I'm like, is he really sincere? But we'll see. Either way, heel or babyface, Chad Gable's a man. He's the modern day Kurt Angle. He deserves a championship. So hopefully he does get it.
All right, and so after this finish of Cody versus Gunther, Gunther's leg underneath the rope, ref shouldn't have counted, but it happened. Him and Gunther have a little face to face with SmackDown, and of course, Sami Zayn comes, bucks his nose in it. I think we're gonna get
Again,
a three-way here. What you think?
I don't want it to be a three-way because Sami Zayn needs to mind his business.
But I think
Um,
I think that's part of it. He's just annoying. We're gonna put him in everything, and you're gonna hate him more. That's what I think it is. That's what they're doing.
I mean, he's really starting to act like a little bitch here. So it's. I mean, he's eventually going to get a title shot against Cody Rhodes. It really shouldn't be a triple threat because I think Sammy's going to get his shot anyway. So let Gunther lose. But if it is a triple threat, that's the only way you can prevent Gunther from getting pinned again by having Cody pin Sammy instead. So I kind of get it. I kind of see it that way if it does be a triple threat because Gunther's had a hell of a run, so him taking back to back L's is very ill advised.
Lena says since they're protecting the golden boy, triple threat works. Take the title from the politician with it that way.
She don't like that, man. That's all I'm going to say. She don't like that.
Come on, Lena. You were right there with everybody else when he was finishing the story. Come on, Lena. All right, let's get to NXT. Let's talk first about this dark state thing, right? So Saquon Sugar is coming in. He's taking out members of Dark State one by one. And this is his latest victim here. And so now Deion Lennox is left by himself. So I'm assuming we're going to get a match between Saquon and Deion Lennox at Great American Bash. What you think?
This is pretty much he's systematically taking down Dark State, and it makes sense because he used to roll with the group, so he knows when to strike, when not to strike. You know, where to hide and all that stuff. Come down one by one. Cutler James with the first one, Cyrus the second one, so he's gonna get down to him and Deion. Where do they go from here after that? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you would think Deion would keep the momentum and beat Sugars. Are they going to have a series of matches out of this, or is it going to be like a one and done? So I honestly don't know what's next, but I would pick Deion to win just the simple fact that, you know, he's the leader and he has to prove worth on his, I guess. But it's interesting to see Sugar just show up out of nowhere with the blue do-rag, you know, no more all black. Now he's wearing colors now, so you know, it's different.
Agreed.
So
agreed, man. All right, let's talk about the number one contenders match with Naroku defeating Mason Rook. They did, you know, have some shenanigans come out with Cam Hayes. What's his name? Cam what?
we just call him Cam.
Yeah.
Cam Hendricks. Hendricks.
There we go. Hendricks, yes. So Naroku gets the victory and he's gonna face the champion at Great American Bash. I mean, look, they pretty much spelled that out for us from the beginning. He went straight for the champion when he got signed. Do you think he takes the title though?
Does he beat? No, I think Tony D'Angelo is gonna remain as champ for now, but he's gonna definitely give him a run for his name.
Okay. All right. And let's see what else we got. Oh, Kendall Gray and Kalani Jordan. I'm actually shocked to see Kalani looking at the lights. I get they like Kendall Gray and what she's doing, the momentum she's got and everything like that. I'm just shocked. It came true. True, Lena. I'm just shocked that it came at the expense of Kalani.
I mean, I'm not, because that, I don't know if you remember, Dale, but that match between Kendall and Lola, that match was amazing. Two contrasting styles, they're just going head to head. So I loved it. And Kalani, she's a former women's North American champion and a former knockouts champion. So it's not like she hasn't held women's gold. So she's already a decorated legend in NXT. So I was hoping for Kendall to win, because I think Kendall will be the next women's NXT champion. Will she beat Lola Vice? I'm not sure, but I would not be surprised if she does. But Kalani, she's. I mean, I tired of everybody getting triple threats. Kalani needs to have one more feud, and her time is up. She's long overdue for our main roster call up as well. because she's done it all. So not everybody has to get to the championship. So it is what it is.
Okay. Okay. John saying it was dates, scheduling conflicts, and money for hotels around September, Labor Day weekend. So that's why they moved Money in the Bank. Makes sense.
Eh,
First weekend for
but
college football too. Yes.
yeah. But it would be cool to see Russell if that's there too. So,
Okay.
but yeah, Kendall Gray, yeah, her and Lola going at it again, it's gonna be a
Yes.
masterpiece.
All right. And Mr. NXT has arrived
Rigged.
here. This was funny, of course. I liked having Kit Wilson out there. That was a good touch. And yeah, man, I thought this was a good segment here. This guy's going to the moon here, bro.
It was rigged. But I'm loving the character Tyler Hill. So he's gonna be that monster, but also a comedic relief type of superstar. So they're already building the next funny man in WWE. So it's working for him. So
Yeah,
I'm glad he's getting that shine because the man does some good work. So good for him.
yeah, and it looks like he going without the little tooth implant thing for his gimmick now. I mean, that's just the way he rolls.
Well, I mean, yeah. We'll see how long it lasts. So, if he gets caught up one day, I wonder are they going to tell him, "Hey, we're going to have to get you an implant or something."
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Raw and let's talk about Oba meeting up with Dom. They touch. The Judgment Day come out to try to help Dom. Doesn't work. You know. Yeah, man.
Hey,
This
man,
was good.
Dominic looking at his face and it's like he's having PTSD of 2020. I mean, the man, like, I mean, you gotta admire his bravado
Yes.
and confidence, but it's like, sir, you're in there with big dogs that are way bigger. Lord Farquaad, aka JD Madonna, trying to hit Oba with a chair, and he just turned around and just looked at him and punched the chair in his face. That was that was a funny moment. So, and then telling Dom that Ray is your father, and you can hear Dom into my, no, he's not. Oh man, he was like, I'm gonna introduce you to your daddy. I was like, oh shit.
Yes. 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 Look, man, that dude is
This
so freaking
Dom gonna get hurt.
It's crazy how over he
Dom
is.
is gonna get Dom is gonna get hurt. They need a Brock interference the moment that bell rings because that man is gonna get hurt.
Yep. Can't wait for it. Can't wait for
Yeah, we all gonna be gathered around Monday night.
it. All right, and Liv Morgan wins the Fatal 4-Way, defeating Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, and Chelsea Green. The minute I saw Chelsea Green come out, I was like, I know who's taking the pin. I don't know who's gonna win, but I know who's taking the pin.
Yeah, and that's sad, man, because Chelsea deserves better. But I get it. I get it. She's, as far as value to some people in the back, she's the weakest link in that match. And this is another thing I hate about the tournament. The fact that they skipped the second round, like all these fatal four ways in the first round, they literally combined the first and the second round, put them all together, had these fatal four ways because Night of Champs is just weeks away. It's like you could have started this tournament probably shortly after Backlash. I mean, you got like I said before, you got a 3 hour SmackDown and 2.5 hour Raw. You couldn't have these qualifying matches. you got live events. You can't do a qualifying match in a live event.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way they have to condense this tournament because I did want to see Chelsea at least get one first round victory and then have her build up as that underdog because she's getting over.
Right.
So
Right.
have
Yes.
her come so close and get shited. That'll launch the hashtag, we want Chelsea or Chelsea deserves better movement, and which will play in the WWE's hands because that's what they will want. And then eventually, I kind of want Chelsea to win Money in the Bank if it's not Roxanne.
Yeah. Exactly, man. So,
But as far as that being a favorite, yeah, there's no one else winning besides Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's going all the way to the finals unless Stephanie Valkyrie shows up and says otherwise.
this is one of your pet peeves, though, right? So, like champions being in a tournament.
It was when it first was announced that she was in it. I was like, why? Why are we doing this again? But at least with WWE, there's a story when they do shit like this.
Okay.
Like, there's a story for Liv. Take the Brock Lesnar route. She doesn't want to defend her championship at the next pay per view, whatever. She wants all of it, so she feels like all the women are beneath her. So why not go to the Queen of the Ring tournament, take out all the competition, and then possibly meet up with Rhea Ripley or whoever's holding the women's WWE championship at SummerSlam to get all the gold. So there's that story, and then the whole thing with Dominic being in the men's tournament, they could both win. So at least they tell a story.
Gotcha. All right.
Tony Khan is flipping because.
What'd you think of Sol Ruka's first defense as women's intercontinental champion, defeating Lara Valkyria?
It was a good match. So it's gonna be interesting to see how she hits these soul snatchers because everyone knows it's gonna come. So it's good to see how she maneuvers and gets to that soul snatcher. She might use a secondary move or something just to throw people off. But I'm happy for Soul. I mean, she went on a losing streak, just wound up winning the title.
Did you read anything about WWE getting Sol Ruka to change her finisher because of the botches with the Soul Snatcher?
I haven't heard it, and the only bot I've seen with the Soul Snatcher was Becky Lynch because she can't really take them. So that's, I mean, yeah, that's on both of them, but.
What are we doing?
All the other Soul Snatchers I've seen haven't been botches, so it's a good move to hit. So and that's the next big. That's a female version. That's the next best thing to an RKO you're gonna get from a female.
Right.
So let her hit that jump. I mean, that's why these live events are so important because they can get it right. On these live events. So she'd be fine. She'd be all right. Keep that Soul Snatcher.
Okay. Penta defends against Rey Mysterio. Huge match, of course, because it's Rey Mysterio. But Penta, hell, like, your thoughts about this one?
Great match.
Trent's got a hell of a match, man.
Penta is having one hell of a run with the Intercontinental Championship. He's had at least a dozen title defenses already. That's most out of any champion in WWE right now. So the mid-card scene is getting, that shine. So I'm happy to see that. They need to do it with the United States title too. But anyway, this is going to either end up with Ethan Page winning it or Chad Gable winning it. So it'll be dope if Ethan Page wins it first and then he have a feud with Chad Gable, America versus Canada type of thing.
Right. Yes.
And have Chad Gable take it off Ethan Page because that rivalry would be good.
So you think, Kurt Angle's American gimmick is what Chad Gable needs to do, period.
Mm-hmm. It should have been him and not Jason Jordan.
Right.
That should have been his son. I don't know what they were smoking.
I don't know either.
and what Jason Jordan doing now? Producing.
Yeah.
Part of the pull apart team. Dale's
what's a
favorite
good
segment of the
idea,
show.
pal? Let's make this black guy his son.
That man had no
Love it.
chin. I mean, like his acting chops was trash. It's like, really, this is what you're giving us. You got little Chad Gable right here, split image, but I get it, But yeah, that story didn't stick at all. They dumped that.
Oh, good point, Lean. I forgot about Stephanie back here. Returning and costing Liv a
Mhm.
match in the tournament. I like that. I like that.
That's the only thing I see.
Yep. I did hear a few
That's the
weeks
only
ago that she
reason
was
Liv
on the
Morgan
way
does
to
not make it to the
return.
finals.
Yeah.
Yep. So that means if Raquel wins that tournament, um, Liv is gonna be in her ear, trying to get her to go to Rhea, and it's gonna be like a whole Batista thing all over again, where you think she's
Right.
going there, but she's gonna pick Liv. So I'm banking on Stephanie doing it because get her out, have like I said, Charlotte cost her, like have Charlotte like lead us to have Charlotte Liv with the help of Stephanie. Those two hash it out. Charlotte goes on to the finals against Raquel, which I wouldn't mind seeing because that's a win-win for me. Those two are
Right.
going to go at it, and then
Yeah.
you have Jade screw Charlotte, or Jade could win because the baddies cost Charlotte in that fatal four-way, and then
Right.
Charlotte can get even with Jade in the finals and still set that match up for SummerSlam. So Raquel still is winning Queen of the Ring. So either way, um, I'm loving this tournament because there's so many so many storylines in this tournament. So it's not that predictable.
Yeah. All right. King of the Ring, fatal four way. Javon Evans defeats Ricky Saints, Seth Rollins, and Tala Tonga. We're gonna talk about the spear to Seth Rollins a little bit later, but um, your thoughts here about Javon Evans moving forward?
That broke my bracket.
Mm.
I did not have Seth Rollins losing this match at all. I pretty much had Seth Rollins winning the King of the Ring and challenging Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. So that broke my bracket. So Javon winning, that was a dope thing. I'm not mad at it. I just didn't expect it. So that was
Right.
pretty cool that Javon gets to win. So we'll see if he actually makes it past the second round. Because he has the winner of whoever wins on Friday Night SmackDown. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be whoever it is gonna be dope. So, but yeah, shout out to Javon.
All right. That I forgot to mention that unmasking of Rey Mysterio there by Rusev and Ethan Page. So I love the fact that they put Rusev with Ethan Page. Another chicken shit heel, who can talk great, and the crowd hates him. And he's always scheming, and now he's got some muscle to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Make his schemes come true. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
this could be really good for Rusev.
Yeah, because it gives Rusev something to do. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
don't
he
think
definitely needs somebody.
Rusev is gonna. I don't think Rusev is gonna win any titles while he's there. I'll be surprised if
Yeah,
he does, but I think he's just there just to be like the monster heel
yeah,
in WWE. So like, I see him retiring as a WWE superstar. So I don't see him going anywhere else because I think he's where he's at. So he's probably going to help get Ethan Page over, get him to the next level. So 'cause eventually he's going to realize Ethan Page is BS and he's going to have to crush it. So
Mhm.
where's Lana? Bring back Lana.
All right. And like I mentioned, Seth Rollins got absolutely crushed by Braun Breaker, blindsided with a spear. And I was like, this is back on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, So we initially predicted a rematch at SummerSlam.
Mhm.
Is that not what's going to happen?
I mean, it might happen in Night of Champions.
Night of Champions, right? That's what I'm thinking.
More likely, it's probably Night of Champions because they're 1-1 right now. Like Braun Breaker won at Backlash. Seth Rollins won the other week on Monday Night Raw, so they need that rubber match. So we'll be Night of Champions. Once Night of Champions is out the way, whoever wins that tournament is probably going to go after Cody, which will leave Roman Reigns, wide open for a challenger, and more likely, it's going to be Seth. So that's. I think we still gonna get Seth and Roman, but it's not going to be based off the Kingdom tournament. Um, but what if Braun Breaker wins the rubber match? Should he get a title shot at Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and maybe Seth gets a shot at Roman later on in the year?
Okay, makes sense. All right, let's see if they actually do that. All right. Anything else I didn't bring up that you want to talk about?
Until we did the whole Vince thing. We did the Zilla, did Rikishi. Oh, Conan. Prayers to Conan, man.
Oh
He had
yes,
double leg
yes.
amputation.
Double amputation, man. Yes, definitely prayers for Conan. The rumors say WWE footed the bill for that too. So
Yeah, his entire medical expenses.
that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome, man. So
Yeah, man.
definitely get well soon, Conan, man. But yeah, that's a bad deal. I hope he had like insurance policy to pay him after you lose the limb.
Yeah, and even if he didn't, the fact they still picked up the bill and paid for everything, that's pretty decent off of WWE's part.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Him and his family ain't got to worry about nothing. So
Yeah.
it's rare they do that for people. So that's pretty dope. And Rey Mysterio's daughter's in the PC now.
Ooh, okay.
She's full-time training. So we might in a couple of years have another Mysterio.
Well, I can't wait for Dom to be a dick for her because I know he's gonna do that. He absolutely loves that.
Hey, that'd be. I think that would be like a first time ever too if they ever have a brother sister team up.
I'm thinking back to the time when he threw the water in her face. Like he loved that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's been one to do that.
Yes. Yes,
She
he
always
loved
been
that.
following him around growing up or something. Probably got him in trouble a few times. So he's like, "Oh, I get the splash, cool." But yeah,
Exactly.
like she made a deal with Pops. She was like, because she's been trying to get into the business for a long time, and he's like, nah. So she was like, all right, well, I finished my school, I graduate, I do this, do that. You gonna let me in? He's like, deal. She did graduate last year, so here we are.
There you go. I love it, man. That's good stuff. That is good stuff, man. That's gonna be interesting to see the whole family in there, man.
Yeah, man.
So, wonder if she can come
Yeah.
up while Ray is still here. So active wrestling.
I just realized there's a slight chance one of these days we don't get Aaliyah versus Eddie Guerrero's daughter.
Oh, she's in.
She's not at the
too?
PC. No, she's not at the PC, but she's doing her own thing in wrestling. So to see those two one of these days in the future, probably maybe like 5 years from now, they're trying to ring together. It's like, another generation of Mysterio and Guerrero's, having matches. So that would be dope to see. I would love to see that. Hopefully I'm still around to see that.
See, I think Buddy Matthews signed another deal with AEW. Like he was going there to ask for a release, and Tony Khan was like, "Yeah, sign his new contract.
Yeah, he got
Take this bag of
suckered.
money."
He got suckered, and Lena's just being messy. I know why she's doing that.
So yeah, enjoy this bag of money. And stay at home.
I mean, he's better off. I mean, shoot, Alistair Black got released anyway, so he's better off just staying where he's.
Exactly. Take
No?
straight money. So,
Yeah.
Mommy's paying all the bills. We're good.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
She's a rock star right now. She's taking care of it.
Absolutely.
Oh, did you see that clip I sent you guys about Sheamus?
Yes, I forgot about that too. Good stuff, Terrell. Sheamus had a freaking accident in the gym, bust his head wide open. My goodness, so much
Like
blood.
literally split.
Yeah. So
It's like,
I
it's like when you
saw
drop
it and I was
watermelon.
like, yeah, I saw it. I was like, yo, patch it up, give him the Gunther right away. Let Gunther make him bleed like that. He's
Yeah,
retired
man.
now, done. You saw what
We don't
Gunther
even-
did to him? My God.
We didn't even know if Sheamus was coming back this year or not because he's coming off an injury only for him to split his head open. So it's like we might not see this man until next year.
Yeah.
Because that is something hard have to fall on his head to crack that open. And any less of a man would have been in a coma
Yeah, for real.
or worse.
Smiles work out, Terrell. That's why.
That's a good one.
All right, cool, man. I looked.
Understand.
I didn't see any wrestling events for the weekend. Besides Collision. Have you been watching Collision? Because I have not been watching Collision. It seems I'm missing a lot of stuff.
Sometimes I do on the weekends. Like I catch up on it on Sundays. If I'm not out anywhere, or I'll watch it late Saturday night because I'm watching something else. Because usually AAA is on, so I'll watch AAA, and then maybe I'll watch the Ring of Honor, and then I'll watch Collision the next day. So off and on, I keep up with Vision. I need to see Bane on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I need Megan Bane on Wednesdays, please.
Yes.
Yes. Those two are listen. Those women are awesome.
Yes, indeed.
Where's Tony
All right,
Storm, man?
man. Yeah, like that rumor. I don't know, like about her either just taking some time away, being injured. Like nobody really knows what the deal is with Tony Storm. I don't know.
Okay, I figured you would know because you know.
Yeah. I mean, she's not returning my calls. Yeah. So it's fine. All right, man. We're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Kenny Omega, take us home.
Must meet you too. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.